Oh, hi. Welcome back. So can I pause the recording now? Yes, I can. The follow-up question, I'm going to keep it paused for a second. Voted on north, so we're going to go north. It's north time. Actually, I think I probably should have went a different area than what I just did. Okay, chat, so we have two options. Well, not really. Yeah, we're just going to go this way. It's kind of safer. Kind of makes more sense. You guys voted on north, so we're going to go north. We're going to play until we get, well, we're going to play until we get a certain thingy. Okay? Hey, Bookman, how you doing? Our goal is a thingy. That guy freaked out because I was killing his friend. I understand. I get it. These guys have stone skin, by the way. That's why I bounce off. Alright. I'm doing alright. Okay, good. I don't know if I'm going to upload this. I guess I will. So the thing is, with the previous VOD, for those of you watching the VOD, in order to upload those both as the same VOD, I would have to, like, go through and, like, edit them together, and then I'd have to wait for them to render, and I'm way too fucking lazy for that, alright? Like, I'm not gonna do all that work. I'm just gonna upload them as two separate things. I don't know why OBS is breaking, though. I sat there and I tried to look it up and see if anybody found a reason, and there's, like, 500 posts of things happening, and none of them are what's happening to me. Because pausing the VOD is so niche that nobody does it, so in turn, nobody's talking about it. So I just... Now, let's go back this way first. Lost $250 for an effect that doesn't work. And? What? I can refund you for things. You didn't redeem anything. This is the crowd. I don't know what that means. Chomper's image. I don't know what the crowd means. Nothing happens here. Walk redeemed work. Oh, are you talking about walk? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that happened. Walk redeemed, pretty sure, cause I just hit my enter to make it work and then did period and it takes my points for nothing. No, it happened. It doesn't show up in the chat, but it happened. Putting a period in a redeem makes it so it doesn't appear in chat. Either way, it's free right now. All redeems are free except for the crowd control ones. So, like, either way, you would get your points back at the end of stream. Okay, you might not remember. It has been a while. A while ago, we met up with a guy named Boggart. His name was Boggart. And, Boggart the Blackguard. And, he was chilling by a little shack, and we bought prawns from him, right? You might remember him. Maybe. Well, remember him. We're about to meet up with him again, maybe. him in your brain. He's a good bean. He deserves your brain space. Remember the name? Yeah, remember the name. 10% luck, 10% skill, 10% absolute power of will. I don't know if that's a lyric. Fresh out of brain space? We need to be streaming Brain Age or whatever the fuck the name of that game is. Someone say prawn? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me that prawn.
Lord drop me plaza do a make it such a revelation that the game can never be seen the same way again, like homeowner I can never look at that word the way I used to.
No. You'll get your lore when we reach it. I mean, I guess I've been saying it the whole time. We're a Tarnished. And a lot of people hear that and they're like, oh, you're undead. That's not what it means. It means we're a soldier of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. That's a small one. It's not really that big. Not that big of a deal. Just like something that is of our past that the game doesn't really super acknowledge. That's really it.
Lord drop me plaza do a make it such a revelation that the game can never be seen the same way again, like homeowner I can never look at that word the way I used to.
Yeah. How you doing, Keon? I was talking about how cool you were earlier. He wasn't? Who wasn't? I've said this one before, but these dudes right here are like tiny little militiamen, right? Like they're mercenaries, right? And the Golden Order or the Greater Will or whatever actually hates short people. It's a real in-lore thing. They don't like short people. And those people are like shunned and hated by Golden Order, also known as like the main thing of the game. Like that's the whole thing. That's a thing. So they're like little mercenary soldiers because they really couldn't do anything else. I think they're also from like a foreign land or something. I don't know. I don't think that they're from the lands between. See, now they hate me. He fucking hates me. Oh, that actually kind of worked. You made me tiny, and then someone else made me small. Chompers made me tiny, and then Genesis made the camera low. So, like, it kind of worked together to, like, make it just look like this is the game. That's cool. This is the game now. I feel like I'm playing the Toy Story game. Speaking of the Toy Story game, hey, chat, did you know that this Saturday, is the monthly movie game? Did you know that? Did you know that? Hey, did you know that? And did you know that during the monthly movie game, we play a video game based on a movie of your choice? Hey, did you know that? Did you know that? Hey, did you know that? And that you could vote on a poll right now. And that you could vote on a poll right now for what game that's going to be. ! Movie. Did you know that? Did you know that? We need more votes on it because I definitely forgot to promote it all of last week. What just happened? I had 1 HP, I think. Why is this dude up here? Most hated person in the land? You? Or the small people? Or both? Look at the event schedule, nerd. Yeah, I do schedule out long-term events in the event scheduler thingy. I do actually use that function of Discord that not a lot of people use. I do use that. That is true. Oh, hey, things. Well, now I gotta fight these guys, though. Hey, guys. Alright. I'm good. Yeah, I got their pants. I think I already have like 3 sets of their pants. 1. Freshly singed battlegrounds effusing with stench of the dead. Forbidden lands that will be excised from the memory of history. This is where the vulgar militia serve.
What is the lore of the mines? What are they for? Who built them? Are they all belong to the same lore, or are we different mines, different houses?
Different mines or different houses depends on what they're mining. So we passed through a few mines a while ago that were mining glintstone. For Raya Lucaria. I believe this one is smithing stones, which would be probably for the Golden Order, I would guess. We are getting pretty close to a big city, so probably the Golden Order. As you see, I get. Well, that's a cracked crystal out on it. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, there are glintstones in the cases. Maybe these are also glintstones. I don't know. I know I got a few smithing stones earlier. Yeah, different mines for different purposes. Just depends. Well, I'm dead. And once again, think we need to get a kill count for each chat member. That one was Genesis. Doggo's at 2. Genesis is at 1, I believe. We need a kill count going. Chompers is also at 1. What if we count the kill as, like, enemies as well? Doggo's only at 2. Well, we started counting today, so, like, 2 so far. Do we count enemies in the kill count, depending on, like, you know, if you're killing me or if you're killing the enemy? I'm surprised nobody's redeemed the New Game Plus one yet. That makes, like, the entire game harder. It is expensive. It is very expensive. Yeah, that makes the entire game harder. And then New Game Plus minus, or New Game minus, makes it easier. But that only, the New Game minus only works if we already had a New Game Plus, which we haven't, so it wouldn't do anything right now. The highlight of killing Drew career peaked when I full healed that bear that he was about to kill. That was fucked up. That was a fucked up moment. I tried to kill Drew once, but was delayed. If something happens like that, and I don't refund you, say and I'll refund you. I didn't realize that I could even refund until like a few streams ago. Yeah, see that yellow stone right there is a smithing stone. So these peeps are probably getting smithing stones. Instead of glintstone. Alright. No, I'm dying. I'm not eating prawns. Oh, speaking of pulling together, here's a prediction. The end of this zone. You can pull together the stuff? That's a thing? You can, like, partial pay for things? Yeah, that's really cool. That's really fucking cool. Smithing stones are for normal gear. Somber smithing stones are for, like, boss gear. Legendary armament shit. Hey, guys. So, like, these vulgar militiamen, right? Like, so, like, we've addressed that this area probably was owned by the... was probably owned by the Golden Order, and this is where they're, like, improving their equipment and stuff like that, you know? So, in turn, they probably hired these missionaries, or these mercenaries, rather, to defend this area. You know what I'm saying? Defend this zone. So even though the Golden Order doesn't like the short people, they're still willing to hire them. I wonder if the money that you, or rather coins that you put into the redemption stay every stream. Look at that little plant. It's called The Crowd. Interesting. Interesting. Man, crowd control's really fucking cool, honestly. Like, I knew it was good. I wasn't expecting it to be, like, this good. Like, I really like it. Like, I can't. It is what it is. Ruin-strewn precipice. You also get a free 50 coin redeem every stream? Really? I added a thing that, I don't know if it worked. I seen that it said the crowd received 100 coins. I had a thing in here of free claim subscribers, and it gives 10,000. I don't necessarily know what this means. I set this up, like, earlier today. I don't necessarily know what it means. But supposedly, if you're subbed, you're going to get free claims. I don't really know what that means. The free coins... Oh, this is what you were talking about. The free coins? Yeah. You get 50 every day. But I don't really know what this means. I don't get that option. I think, if I were to guess, because I have because it said, where the fuck? There it is. Because it said, the crowd. It says the crowd received 100 coins. I think that's all of you getting free 100 coins if you're subbed. Maybe? Maybe? But I can also ban this user. I can ban the crowd. What the fuck does that mean? I had to type it. It wasn't on the list. I don't know what that means. Increase New Game Plus is under player mechanics. There's decrease. And then, that was up here. Where are you? Now I can't find it. There it is. Both are 1,000. Pick is each user, I think? Yeah. But, so it says, hang on. Let's figure this out. So it says, so Doggo redeemed 3 times, and it does show Doggo here. So maybe the crowd receiving 100 points, maybe it just says the crowd. And then Dumpling got the 50 free. So maybe that's just you guys redeeming it. Yeah, this is just you guys redeeming it. I don't know why it says the crowd and not the individual. If somebody redeems one of the coin redemptions, is everyone getting this 100 coins? Or is it one person? No? Okay, so it is individual. Then what the fuck does this mean? I truly do not know. Yeah, it just said that Splatacate got 100. I truly do not know. I have no clue. What level are we? 50? 102 to go. This is the singing. Oh, never mind. Hang on. So you know how we've been seeing those singing old ladies around, right? Those singing old lady bats. There's one up here. Now, Elden Ring is a unique game because it's massive, right? And no other FromSoft game is massive like this. So what they did to pull this game off, and it's something that I honestly disagree with. I think this game does it well, but I wish I would honestly prefer if it wasn't a thing, honestly. Is that to fill out the world, they basically take creatures and sprinkle them out throughout the world, even though that's not where you're supposed to really find them first. So, like, for example, we fought a Fellstar beast, which was that, like, bug. It was like a bug bowl thing that was covered in rock and stuff. We fought one of those in one of the caves down here, right? But that's not where you're first supposed to find them. They're in the world somewhere, naturally, as like a plot reason for them being there. But they had to have a boss at the end of that dungeon, so they reused that boss in that dungeon to fill out the world. I don't like that. I don't like that they do that. I wish they didn't do it. I think it's the one big flaw of this game. It's not enough to lower the game down to, like, from its 10 out of 10 status in my brain. But it is something that the game does that I don't like. This is another one of those cases where This bat lady is right here singing. This isn't the first bat lady that we've seen. We've seen a few of these around. However, this bat lady is set up here in a specific way where she's on a stage, she's in this little cave area, like it feels as though this is where she's intended to be. But we've already met her multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So instead of us meeting her here for the first time, where like she kind of has a plot significant reason for being here, we've met her multiple times elsewhere, which in turn has lessened this encounter because of the existence of those other encounters. The same story for other bosses and such and enemies that we'll find around. Like another good example, and probably the best example of this, is the dragons. We fought that dragon in the lake, where it swooped down and it attacked us. We fought that. It was a really cool fight. However, there are like dozens of other dragons very similar to that around, which in turn lessens the effect of that first dragon we found. It makes that fight feel like it mattered less. You're hungry? You're hungry and you're thirsty because you haven't been drinking water. The next rematch should be stronger. I mean, like, the enemies do get buffed a little bit here or there, but it's like, for the most part, it's just like, it's one of those things that this game does. Honestly, it's the only thing that this game does that I wish it didn't. It is the one single massive flaw that this game has that I feel hinders the experience of the game overall. I still love it. And again, it's not a flaw that would lower it down from the 10 out of 10 that it is in my brain. But it is something that I dislike that the game does. And if it was done any more poorly than it is, then it would lower it in my brain, because it has for other games of similar symptoms, I guess. It has lowered my opinion of other games of reusing assets like that. Because, in my opinion, just make the game smaller. Don't waste my time. Like, and it's something that, no spoilers, obviously. It's something that Baldur's Gate has taught me about myself, I feel, is that I prefer linear game design. I didn't know that until we've gotten as far as we have in Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it is a fantastic video game. I am loving that game. It deserves all the praise that it gets and more. That game is amazing. But I feel as though when we're encountering things, they have less impact simply because the developers had to think about your choices, so they roped in the ending rather than the ending of the quest line, rather than tying it into the general story. And in turn, it hits less for me. So, like, in turn, I prefer linear game design. And I didn't know that about myself until I played Baldur's Gate 3. As far as I have. Hi, Usa. How are you? How you doing? What are you working on, Usa? What are you doing? So even though I enjoy the games that I do, like, I fucking... Well, that's dead. You can also see that there's a different old lady. Like, even though I love the games that I do, like this one, or fucking Outer Wilds or Breath of the Wild, like, overall, I still prefer linear game design. Granted, I would argue that Outer Wilds is linear. But in a different way. Different kind of linear. Hey, Yuck Andy, how are you? How many trees have you seen? Now that depends on what you mean by tree. How many trees have I seen? Like, literal? Infinite. How many bird trees have I seen? Or minor Erd trees, even? 1, 2... 3... 4... Kind of 5, but we haven't gone to it. How many metaphorical trees have we seen, including the others? Well, 5, and then also 6, and then a 7th one, and an 8th one that I haven't even talked about. I don't think, like, a lot. I haven't even fucking spoken about. Again, this game is about trees. That doesn't mean necessarily that it's about trees. You know what I mean? How many weed trees? It's not 420 anymore. Got a good tree count? Yeah, there's a lot of trees in this game. My favorite one probably being the family tree. I like that one a lot. I think that's cool. Or maybe the tree of hierarchy, which we haven't really spoken about. Oh well. It's a good time. Holy shit. This fucking bat is eating my lunch. Jesus Christ. You ever hugged a tree? Not a tree hugger. I say burn the Amazon. Hey, Assassin, how you doing? Lady's got pipes. Music is giving Lord of the Rings. It's Latin. Holy shit! I'm gonna go pick up my runes. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. In fact, these singing girlies were meant to be singing in old Chinese language, but they changed it to Latin. True. You're so smart, Quack. Less than 100 people still speak that language. How many great runes you got? 2? Could have went and got Radon's, but I wanted to wait. That fight's too cool to rush. Okay, I'll do this. New ladder just dropped. My bad, my bad, my bad. Like the anchor part too, or just the circles? Arguably, the anchor part is the most important part. Doing bad. Barber got me looking like Mark Zuckerberg, but broke. How are you? I feel like the haircut isn't what makes Mark Zuckerberg. I feel as though it's his lizard face. So you're probably still good. But I'm doing good. Is there any lore on Dectus? Not yet, we haven't seen it. As you can see, we're kind of walking around a place where that would be relevant, you know? You have a tier list of favorite enemies? Tier list, no, but do I have a favorite enemy? Yes. Does it depend? Depends on what you're looking for favorite-wise, though. Favorite to fight or favorite thematically? Thematically, my favorite is a boss that we haven't met yet. Oh, I didn't grab that. My favorite is a boss that we haven't met yet. We've met a version of it, and I think it's called the Fellstar Beast. I think that's its full name. I like that one. Huge gray area for me. Pretty sure the deck this is, and I'd have to like look it up because like I'm not prepped right now to talk about that. But pretty sure that's like based on like heroes or something, ancient heroes or something. I don't know. I'd have to look it up to refresh myself on that. That's like that stuff's kind of a while off for us, because like we could go through that gate to get to where this path is taking us. We're choosing not to. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that is my favorite part of this game weirdly doesn't get talked about in this game. I'm hoping that the DLC touches on it. I would love to learn more. We'll see. A lot of that we haven't seen quite yet. But you will. What's the name of the worm, fellas? The worm faces are the big guys with the worms coming out of their face. The little guys are called, like, watchers, I think, something like that. Watchdogs, something like that. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is something that's going to have to wait. I think we ran by one instance of where I could have talked about this, and I forgot about it until right now. Spells she was just using are significant with the skulls. Kind of walked by something that would allow me to talk about it. No. We could go back to it, I think. Yeah, we'll do it in a minute. How long has stream been going on? 3.5 hours. Yeah. I only have 5,000. I would have 10,000. I don't think these would give me enough. I'm gonna wait. Gameplay starts at 10:30. Stream starts at 10, but more like 10:15 because I'm bad. And then stream ends at 4 a.m. EST. You get a lot of friends for this fight. What the fuck? Okay, well, we're not gonna do Great Horned Thragath. I don't give a shit about him. Millicent or Boggart? Yeah, Millicent or Boggart? Bog? Would this stop her questline? I think this is optional. I mean, I might be able to do both. Yeah, this is optional. I'll spawn him first and see. If I can do both, then I'll do both. I'm not spawning fucking what's his fuck though. I don't care about him. You might remember him. He's the one that gave us the prawns. Initially. And you guys gave me the rest. You might remember Millicent because she lost her arm due to rot, and we gave her a needle, which basically allowed her to survive. For the reason she's alive. Along with her dad. Adopted dad, Gowry. Y'all might remember a while ago. First off, acknowledging the fact that this is called a worm. It's not a worm. This is not what a worm is. Acknowledging that. This guy right here is also not really a dragon. This guy, believe it or not, is actually a human. You remember a while ago, we haven't done it much, even though I was intending to. We've seen a thing that was about the dragon cult and eating dragon hearts to gain dragon-like abilities. Remember that? So Makar here did that. I died. 1! Makar here... Sorry, Makar here did that. Makar is actually a human that used the dragon cult stuff to the point where he eventually morphed into something that is no longer human. No longer human, no longer dragon, its own thing, a worm. But he is actually a human. Or it is actually a human, rather. They are actually human? I don't know. That has morphed into that. Not all of them. There are other magma worms around. Not all of them are necessarily humans. Some of them are rather... I know of one that is a troll. But we'll talk about that later when we see one. The magma worms are actually human. I believe the rune bears are also human. I could be wrong on that one. I know the rune bears do have some relation to the dragons. They have the gravel stone heart thingy. They do have some relation to the dragons, but I don't remember what. I don't know if they're human or if they're just that have turned into these bears, or if they're bears that have eaten these dragon hearts. One of the two. This is what inducing or using Dragon Communion does. It does stuff like this. It takes away your humanity over time. Listen, died. Yep. 2. Yeah, he's a lot of physical protection. Maybe I should, like, equip one of my thingies. Anti-drag. Yeah. Playing through Lies of P made me more willing to use this kind of stuff. You look at, we're fine. The goose playing nice today. Didn't walk over me, didn't do anything. He's fine. We're chill. Did I do the last one? I think I need to do 16 sit-ups on top of this, which is 26. Was that 2? That was 2. This is 3. This is attempt 3. Stop walking around. And the NPCs really just stand in the magma sometimes. Let's go. Hitting him in the cock. Getting the cockle. Phase 2. Goes Boggart. Fucking sick. God damn it. Oh my god. That was fucking sick! It was a fucking Beyblade! Alright. 3! We got their sword and a dragon heart. They're not a dragon, remember that. Nor are they a worm. Kinda nothing. Kinda don't exist. Curved greatsword wielded by magma worms. The shape resembles a dragon's jaw and it is covered in hard scales. It said these land-bound dragons were once human heroes who partook in dragon communion. A grave transgression for which they were cursed to crawl the earth upon their bellies. Shadows of their former selves. Magma guillotine. Grab the scale sword with both hands as a worm would hold it in its mouth and leap forwards, smashing it into the ground and triggering a blast of magma. Follow up with an additional input to perform a chopping attack. Okay. Not all humans, though. Again, not all humans. There is at least one instance of a troll becoming one. Not all human. Humanoid, not human. I got 23,000. Probably should have shot at. Probably should have sat at the thingy. Yeah. Yeah. Tanticus, thank you for everything a sub to Bully. Bully, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, Tanticus? How you doing, homie? Chat, welcome to the Atlas Plateau. We have now progressed the game. Now NPCs will move. I feel as though I might want to quickly backtrack real quick. Oh no, we're good. There's a grace here. We're good. We're good. Okay. Get this up to a nice round 25. We now have 25% more discovery rate, which means enemies will drop stuff more. Your discovery rate is how often characters drop things. Yes, you are good. I'm so good. So good. 90%, so close. I wonder if it stays in between streams. I don't know what it would do otherwise. There's refund. No. Here, before I talk to... Actually, we'll talk to her first.
The Erd tree is close, only a little further till the foot of the Erd tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd tree, where Mother gave me my purpose, though now everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts.
I don't know about the DLC. I haven't watched any of the DLC trailers. But there is like a running theory that... there's a running theory that she is the daughter of Marika. And they just don't talk about it. That is a running theory. And obviously Marika is at the foot of the Erd tree, because like, obviously. So... that is the running theory. But, again, it's just a theory, because we don't actually know. I'm going to level up endurance to 20, and then I think I'll get bigger up to 25. Yep. Yeah, I haven't watched the DLC trailers. I'm avoiding it a little bit. I don't like watching trailers. That's something that I used to do a gaming news show called Gaming Last Week, for those of you that don't know. That's one of the benefits that I've had since stopping doing that show, is that I don't have to watch every trailer that comes out. If I know I'm going to buy a game, I can just not watch it. I haven't been watching trailers that much. I wonder if there's a chest up there. These are the carts that we've been seeing around that have been being pulled by trolls. Here or there. I'm making sure none of them have any chests. There might be some up there. I don't know. You can see that dude right there. We've seen a few of them before. Can I get off my horse, please? We've seen a couple of these dudes before. That's an omen. He's chilling. Where am I? I'm right here. Vaguely remember certain things. I can't remember the order in which I have to do them. I'm going to do it anyways. So you can see that the land is slowly becoming more yellow and orange. That's because we're getting closer to the Erd tree. Now that we're in the Altus Plateau, which is... I guess golden, I guess, would be what they would want. So because we're very close to the Erd tree, the grass is starting to become golden. Affected by the Erd tree. Yeah. How you doing, Dre? What's an Erd tree? That. And then the little ones we've been seeing around, not those, but the other big trees that aren't as big as that, like this one, is called a minor Erd tree. Erd is Germanic for earth. Did not know that. This guy right here is called a perfumer. Talk more about him in a second. This guy right here, and I think you can kind of pick it up from his design, called an omen killer. We'll read those in a minute. I'd like to kill more of them to see if we can get some of their gear, so I don't have to give the lore based on nothing, on trust, you know what I mean? I'd rather find some of their gear so we can, like, read it, you know? Oh, hey. Notice how the Miranda sprout spawned like what it looks like here. Like it's all yellow and gold. Pretty cool. Okay. I think we're good to read now. So firstly, I want to read I don't know if it's in here. Is it in key items? Yeah, there it is. The art of perfuming was once jealously guarded by the capital, but after the perfumers were drafted into service during the Shattering, the art became widely practiced throughout the lands between. More on that later. Remember it. Remember it. Where's the thing? Did I not? Oh, I don't. Maybe I didn't get the mask. Maybe I only got the other stuff. Yeah, here we go. Robe worn by the omen killers, butchers of the twisted conscience. Sorry, butchers of twisted conscience. Its thick apron is worn in remembrance of Rollo, the progenitor of the omen killers, and a perfumer of antiquity. Nothing. It's finger maiden stuff. Yeah. So, the Omen Killer, like the trees of Valinor, the Erd tree and all the other trees are all references to Berserk. Direct references. As are many, many, many other things in this game. Fucking, where's my brain? So the Omen Killer killed the Omen. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? The Omen are these creatures that we've been seeing around that have the horns spouting out of their body, or the misbegotten with the wings and the tails, where they're humanoid creatures but have animalistic parts attached to them. These Omen Killer, or to a lesser extent the Perfumers, kill these Omen because, I believe they have parts that can be used, yes, the manga, Berserk. I believe they have parts that can be used for perfuming, but even more than that, the Omen and the Misbegotten, although not always the case, are basically looked at as lesser by the people of the lands between. They are viewed as lesser, they are viewed as monstrous, they are viewed as sin, they are not looked fondly upon. We've seen quite a few I'm just gonna take it. We've seen quite a few instances thus far of these misbegotten or these Omen being looked down upon and abused, or even in some cases used as slaves. They're not looked fondly upon. Because of that, these Omen Killer and these Perfumers were used to kill them, by... These are the people that would basically cut off the Omen's horns. A horrible practice that would, in some cases, cause the Omen's death. In most cases, cause the Omen's death. This was not always the case. But we'll talk more about that later. I can't remember if this is a boss or a chest, so I'm starting prediction now. Get in quick. Can I make the poison boluses? Yeah, Berserk like the manga. Miyazaki, the lead dev of this game, is a huge fan of Berserk. So Berserk references are all over Dark Souls and this. Yggdrasil Earth Tree is an immense ash tree that is central to the cosmos. This is also a little bit of a reference to Yggdrasil. I think it all goes back to Yggdrasil. Like, I bet the tree in Berserk that this is referencing to probably was also referencing back to Yggdrasil, you know? So it's kind of like a layered reference, you know what I mean? Okay,
Can you
no
do
boss.
worm lore and why they're not dragons? Also, what's with the meat cleaver?
I already did. The worm dragons aren't dragons because they are... First off, worms aren't dragons. Or rather... Hang on, sorry, rewind. First off, those aren't worms. You know, just to put that forward, like, that's not what a worm is in history or mythology or anything. Like, that, what we just seen is a big lizard. That's not what a worm is. So, that aside, the worms in this game aren't dragons because they are humans, or humanoid, that have consumed dragon hearts in dragon communion as they are part of the dragon cult, which is usually, for us, used so that we can get dragon abilities. Like we can transform our head into a dragon and breathe fire and stuff like that. Doing dragon communion is eventually... It takes away your humanity and transforms you into a dragon-like being, which is the worm. That's what those are. The meat cleaver, I don't fucking know. It's a big dragon jaw. So basically, they're scalies. They're big-ass scalies that aren't wearing a suit because their suit has become them, like in Halloween Town 2. There are gardens, or 3, I don't know. There are gardens known only to the perfumers, whether hidden on the fringes of the highlands or obscured by shadows inside caves. The flowers blossom in secret, waiting to impart their scent. Why doesn't the player character turn into a dragon when they eat hearts? They do to a degree. We might do it later. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I can't equip anything. But you see how our eyes are like this bright green? See that? If we were to eat a bunch of dragon hearts, our eyes would basically morph into dragon eyes, in turn showing the beginning of the transformation that makes worms worms. We might do it. Probably not. Because, like, the thing is, like, all of the dragon things we'll never be able to equip. We'll never be able to use a single one of the dragon spells. Just because of where I'm putting my stats. It's just not going to happen. So, because, like, to do that, like, basically to do magic in this game, you basically have to do either faith or int. Faith or intelligence. And we're not doing that. We're doing primarily arcane and dex and strength, so maybe later, but I wasn't able to get in the prediction. I immediately refunded it, so don't worry about it. Yeah, that's why. Kinesis. There's another prediction for the end of this little catacomb, though. Let me put that. And you can see the catacomb directly next to the catacomb directly next to the fucking omen killers and so on and so forth is filled with misbegotten. The area that we just left was filled with omen, like those fucking, what the fuck are they called? Perfumers. Those perfumers were there for a reason, because they're here to kill these guys and the omen that we passed by and stuff like that. They're here to hunt those and cut off their horns and stuff like that. Like, it's, the omen are honestly probably, in my opinion, the most fucked up part of this game's story. They are so fucked up of how the people in this world treat those characters, and it really adds a lot of context to the Golden Order and their beliefs and whether or not they're good, you know? Like, it's like with seeing how the Golden Order treats the Omen is a good example of seeing that, like, hey, this Golden Order, they're not the good guys. They are not the good guys of this story. What they are doing is bad. Because, like, the way that they're mistreating these Omen. Because, like, in reality, like, these Omen that we're killing right now, these misbegotten and stuff, they're just human. They're humans. They're humans that are deformed at birth. That's all they are. Like, there's no, like, thing where, like, oh, they ate a dragon heart and they became this. Like, they didn't choose this. They were born like this. I started working there because I'm a manga reader and all types read it, but having an overwhelming number of people who clearly don't read manga coming in and buying a $70 book that has 15 volumes is unreal. Because of this, yeah, probably. Miyazaki is a huge Berserk fan, and there's a lot of Berserk references in these games. Like, a good one that you'll probably recognize immediately is this sword. This is Gut's sword. There's also the masks in this. There's a couple, like, helmets in this game that reference Berserk. The rattling peats that I have that I don't use often enough. This. That's a reference to Berserk. There is loads. I believe Boggart himself is a reference to Berserk. I could be wrong on that. I'm not a Berserk fan. There's a lot. Hi, Quack. Have fun at Rise Stream. I love you. Hi. Oh, try to tell that guy he was wonderful. But they have cool masks. The perfumers, at one point, were good people. Once again, we'll talk about that later. We got a lot of game left. I'd say overall, we're probably a third of the way through the game. I'm hoping to finish it before the next 12-hour next month. Not looking very bright. All right. I love that you can craft perfumes, use them a lot. I didn't use the crafting a lot in my first playthrough. a little spoiler for my next video, which I'm making my way through slowly, but surely. There's a large section about Lies of P, and one of the things that Lies of P did for me as like a Souls game player is it has definitely made me acknowledge the consumables a lot more. Man, because I just never used them. Like, I think the only fight I used consumables on at all during this game, the first playthrough, was on Melania. Because I fought her 650 tries before I could beat her. So. Where's this other guy coming from? He's just like patrolling around. Yeah, I'm good at this game. I think I can confidently say that I'm good at this game. God damn it. Never even started it. For the VOD watchers, we're talking about the Fallout show. So, like, I'm about 4 episodes in, right? No spoilers, obviously. Well, no spoilers, obviously. But, like, what's the over-under on before the end of the show, they play the song Radioactive by Imagine Dragons? Fully acknowledging, by the way, that Imagine Dragons made the theme song for Starfield. What's the over-under? What do you think? It's like, so far, all the music in the show, I think, can't recall any time there wasn't. All the music in the show is like Fallout music, you know, it's like big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip, you know, it's all that shit. But like, the song's called Radioactive. That's Fallout's whole fucking thing, you know, that's the whole MMO. MO, I mean. Alright, cool. That's the whole MO. And like, Imagine Dragons and them have a relationship, you know, in Bethesda, you know? I don't know. Where's my juice? I don't want to lose those. Thanks. No thanks. Maybe this is the play. Exclusively heavy attacks for the big guys. Still too soon for that song to trend. True. I don't know. They have a relationship. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Big iron on his head. Big iron. Big iron. Oh, there's a door right here. That is unfortunate news. There is a dog sitting right there. Okay. With the context, I cannot kill dogs. It is a rule on the stream. The only exception is Dark Souls dogs. These don't count. Bloodborne dogs count. This game's dogs don't count. These game's dogs are different. Oh, that's the one I killed. That's cool. Big iron, big iron. Do ba 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 dee ba ba big iron. Hi. Little big man. Large lad. Okay. Well. Woo! That sucked. That was 20,000 fucking runes on the line just then. That fucking sucked. Okay, I missed a turn somewhere, a twist. I'm guessing it's down there. Some of these are dead, some of them aren't. Okay. Here's the door. Yoink. Still haven't found one of those that I need. I might have to look that one up because it is a insanely important item. One of the things that I feel Dark Souls did better than this game, and there's very few that I feel Dark Souls is better than this game with, is the audio of the little prattling P of that game versus this game, way better. Because like this is kind of like hard to understand. This right here. Apologies. A little hard to understand. It's slow. But meanwhile, in the other game, in Dark Souls, it's just, I'm sorry, or hello. It sounds almost exactly like that. Is this a Misbegotten and a Perfumer working together? That's cool. Gotta kill the support first. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. So close. Don't. Alright. One! Oh, that's 20,000 runes right there. That right there, that's 24,000 runes. That right there. That right there, that's 24,000 runes. That's 24,000 runes right there. Okay, alright, we're gonna do a little bit of this. Eh, fuck it, we're already running away. Yoink. Mistakes, mistakes. Okay. But I got to keep my runes. That's cool. That's an item that I never used in my first playthrough. I'm alright with it. Dang it. Yeah, this one's harder than I thought. Okay, now you can win? Alright, thanks. Thanks for permission. How much is this? Not enough. Alright, cool. That's fine. Oh, let me, this one. Cool. Hit him with the prawn power? Yeah, I need to eat more prawns. Dead. 4! I can take out this, perfumer. Wiped. All I gotta do is take out this perfumer. All I gotta do. If I take out this perfumer, done. Fight's over. Easy peasy. My prawn. Okay. Bye. Oops. Usually, I play very aggressively. Now, 90% of the time, that works out for me. This time, I'm gonna take it a little cautious. This is attempt 6. I'm gonna do it a little cautious. Tell you what, kind of didn't do that after I said that. I kind of continued playing aggressive, and it's worked out. It's worked out quite a bit. That. See, I backed off. I stopped being aggressive to, like, acknowledge that I was doing bad in that moment. I was doing good, but, like, I mean, I was doing bad because I said I was going to slow down. So I backed off. Good enough. Chat, this is a lesson. Never back off. Unless it's for, like, advances. Because, like, no means no. Okay, cool. We're good. We're on the level. Calm down. Chill. Daddy, chill. 7. Okay. You can win this now. Okay, thank you for permission. Thank you. Okay. Eight. Let's see some exalted flesh, shall we? And maybe a little prawn. Buffed up. I'm realizing that I don't think these stack. I believe that was 10. I believe that was 10. I believe that right there was 10. I might change that then. All right, buddy. This is attempt 11. That was attempt 11. Alive. I can be. Observe this. That was 12. Change up my strategy. Clearly, this guy's giving me a hard time. Okay. $13. My arm popped. Getting the attacks off, that's the problem. My earbuds just died. That's honestly the worst possible time. They just bubble through my fucking visceral attack. That sucks. If it didn't bubble through my visceral attack, I would have gotten it. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna have to do a pee break. It does say ad starting now. Ad starting. So I'm gonna do it real quick. I think I got about a minute. I could beat it in a minute. Or not. It is what it is. Now back to the grind. Chat, what attempt is this? Is this I think this is 15? I think I don't know. I've lost count. I don't know. What attempt is this? Where am I? Nope. They earned it, damn right. Well, this fucking perfumer. 15. This fucking perfumer. They bubbled him while he was visceral attacked. So if I visceraled him, it would have done nothing. This fucking perfumer. God damn. Jesus Christ. don't even know what the fuck just happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what just happened. That one was a fluke. Braun is gonna carry this. Oops. Hit him because of the bubble. Cool. Bubble. Man, where's my fucking immunity bubble? You know? Why don't I get one of those? You know, I'm also standing in the perfume. Where's mine? You know, out of all the fights in this game, this isn't the one that I thought would take me 17 tries. You know what I mean? And like, there's a lot of excuses that I could use for why that is. I'm gonna refund you for that one, Medi. There's a lot of excuses that I could use for why that is. I'm not gonna use them. You know? I'm not gonna use them. Thank you. That was me apparently. Thank you, me. Unfortunately, I'm back. 18, I think. Okay. That barely did anything. Whoa. Ooh. More. 21 to 30. Dead. 21. 22. New Game Plus activated? We are now in New Game Plus 1? Yep. We are now in New Game Plus 1? Sir, you were backstabbed. I was mid backstab animation. You were backstabbed, sir. Welp, oh no. We are now in New Game Plus 1. Which means that everything's health is higher, I believe. I don't know the exact effects of New Game Plus. Other than that, there might be more. Might be damage too. I'm not sure. Okay. We're back to this, huh? Getting runes to level up my swords.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arms.
There we go. Oh, by the way, also...
Ah, I had been waiting for your return. I've decided to leave the Round Table Hold. I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment. May the Golden Order shine through you.
Just a little thing. Alright, back we go. Dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm alive. Holy shit. Holy shit. I shouldn't be. Four. Fuck! Why? Dead. 26. All right, fuck you. Fucking guy over here. Dead. Hey, Elite, how you doing? 28. Get him. I'm trying. How you doing, Choco Whirl? Still plays like a Souls in a way, but it definitely has more I feel cool fighting than boy do I fucking suck. Doesn't seem like for me. Okay. Dead. Alive. Thank you for the 100 bits.
Share 100 juice in one sip.
I believe that was 28. I don't want to take things away. Dead. 9. Gotta go. Fuck, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Literally nothing. Okay. I believe that's 30. Again, this is not the boss that I thought I would be struggling with this playthrough. Ooh. New prediction at the top of your chat. 31 to 40. My best. Among Us was popular. Alright, I cut back in the VOD as I was mid-sentence. That's good editing right there. I hate this bubble ability so fucking much. So much. Well, I'm probably dead. I'm alive. There's nothing I can do to him because he's standing in the bubble aura, so... Got bubbled right before I visceraled, so there's nothing I can do. Ah! Cool. 32. Yeah. All that did was make me die faster. Okay, perfumer down. Do I feel dirty about this? No, not really. think I'm good. I think I'm good. Fuck them kids. That's how you get arrested. That's how you get Chris Hansen showing up and being like, "What's up, dude?" I don't feel guilty about this in the least. I'm okay with it. Used to summon the spirit Trisha the Perfumer. Trisha was once known as a healer who dedicated her efforts to treating misbegotten, omen, and all those seen as impure. When her efforts failed, she was their companion as they died, watching over them to ensure that they could pass peacefully free of pain. A tale akin to the origins of the deathbed companions. 34 was too long. I agree. Fuck that. We're gonna go get the sword. What time is it? Yeah. We're gonna go get the sword that I actually want to use on this playthrough. I'm only a year older than you. Yeah, it's like it might be like hand-me-down things. Like there are like 90s shows that I didn't watch, obviously, but like that's it for anybody. Like I didn't really vibe with like the Cow and Chickens or any of those kind of things. Like those weren't really my vibe. But a lot of the stuff that people are like, only 90s kids. I'm like, I was born in 98, but like I still know this. Like it's, I don't know. I'm not really big into like the age ranges or anything like that. I think it's just kind of an excuse to corral people, but it's like, I don't know, I've never really understood it. That being said, kids these days, am I right? Fucking gamers. Fucking kids these days. God damn. Oh, my internet went out. That's good. Guess I'll go sit back down. Okay. Seems like it's coming back. Hey God, is it open? Are we good? Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all good.
Excuse me? Mom?
Yeah, those are gonna happen again.
Mom?
Man, it's
Sorry.
fucking, man.
Sorry.
We've had
Mom?
so many issues
Sorry.
on this stream today. What happened? Excuse me? Okay. So today we had an issue with OBS where it wouldn't record. Or rather, it wouldn't pause the recording. Then my internet went out. Then my game alt-tabbed it and wouldn't alt-tab back. All in the span of 6 hours. I have 31,000 souls. I'm gonna go ahead and spend those. Must be, Eli. Must be. How far off am I from the next level? About 3,000? start a prediction for really no particular reason. That's not one. How many attempts until I say it is? Shit. Because that's not the next boss. I don't know what I just said. Where am I? Help! You guys smell toast? Burning toast? You guys smell it? Weird. Strange. I never use. Lame. Use that more. What slam? I should use that more. Ruler's mask, ruler's robe. Luxurious robe worn by lords in a smaller nation. Its fine blue mantle serves to prove its wearer's status. Excuse me. Mask in the image of a wizened sage. Customary dress among lords in a smaller nation increases faith. Such a mask illustrates the qualities of an ideal lord, chiefly wise and possessing a certain defanged geniality. One at the center of society often finds these qualities most expedient. The dragon fight just dropped. One! Well, Dragon Bro, thanks, bro. Is Lanciax the one that I'm remembering? Is this the one that I'm remembering? Yep. Made me fast, but it didn't seem to really work. For this dragon, Lanciac, feels something very important about the dragons of this world. And it's the fact we don't get to see it. Two! We don't get to see it. But it's the fact that dragons can choose to transform themselves into humans. They can morph their bodies into humans. And Lanciax here did that to commune with dragon priests and dragon cultists long ago.
Dragon these nuts. Got him.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, really the only reference of them doing this. It's something they can do. Thank you for dragging your nuts. I appreciate it. But also notice the difference in design of this dragon, Lanciax. 3, the dragons that we've met so far. Imagine if the dragon did have big nuts. Well, this is a female. But anyways, imagine if, or fuck, you fucked me up. Jesus Christ, fucking. This is an ancient dragon. Very different from the dragons we've met so far. The dragons that we've met so far are basically lesser dragons. Dragons have this unique thing because of the gravel that forms their skin, or their scales, I guess, actually gives them immortality. The dragons that we've been fighting so far aren't ancient dragons. They don't have these scales that give them immortality. They die, eventually. 4. But these ancient dragons have these scales, and they are immortal. The dragons that we see around aren't these immortal dragons, but rather children of these dragons. They're different. Why that is, I don't fucking remember. But like, they're different. They're not ancient dragons. They're more like pale shadows of their ancient dragon counterparts. I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not ready for this fight. Isn't everything in the lands between immortal in some way at the moment? It's different. So everything else is undying. They're immortal. It's like the difference between a zombie and a vampire. Both are technically undead, but a vampire just kind of lives forever. A zombie is like resurrected and just doesn't die, but is like still decaying, you know? So, but like these dudes have always been immortal. These ancient dragons have always been immortal. I'm cleverly retreating. I'm realizing that I'm getting one shot by nearly every single attack they're doing. So I'm retreating. This is a tactical retreat. So they've always been immortal. Everything else is undying because she plucked the Rune of Death. So. Yeah. Big internal nuts. Yeah. Man. Do the dragons follow their own order? We'll talk about it eventually. Not right now. I think this is attempt 4, am I wrong? We'll learn a lot more about the dragons as we go. The dragons are a very large part of this story, especially for us who is a dragonkin. We are not like the dragonborn, but we are our chosen race is dragon. So like we got a lot more to learn about dragons, but this is basically the clip of this dragon specifically, Lanciax. Who was able to transform themselves into a human. I can try to hit. 5. I definitely should have been leveling health more. Hey, live and learn. Okay. Six. I didn't do the prediction. Sorry, don't vote for 6. So, like, is there a reason why she's attacking us if she can go human? She is stopping us from entering the Altus Plateau, which is leading into Limgrave, or not Limgrave, sorry, which is leading into the big city, the tree, the Erd tree. Yeah. She is basically attempting to stop us from progressing. This is an alternate way into the Altus Plateau. Yep, there's a few. There's a few, yeah. That was 7. I don't think I can do this yet. If I can't survive a single hit, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I think I need to level health. Yeah. I think what I should have done is I should have got bigger up to 25 before I started getting strength and dexterity up to 15. I should have left them at 24 and 14 like I needed. And then arcane as well at 24. Yeah. And, you know, live and learn. want to keep trying? Yeah. I'll keep going at least until this the end of this prediction, which is on attempt 8. I don't agree. Hey! I can't survive a single attack. I don't think I can do this. 9. I'll try. Okay. Guess we went too far. I did it! Yay! Yay, refunding you because I didn't actually beat it, but she just disappeared. Yay, I did it! Yay! Where they keep their loot? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ever pulled on a cat's tail? Same thing. Same thing.
Ah, we meet again. In truth, it's been smooth sailing for me.
Hey,
The
wow.
scarlet rot has stilled since
Dig it.
last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey. Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle. Now I'm tracing the path Melania took after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. Now, I'm tracing she's passed into the...
Okay. The chat where we're going not to the Erd Tree. A beast I'd be quivering, though. Take care of that in a second. So we're going... a little place that I thought was down here. There it is. We're going right there, I believe. Then through that little crevasse, I think. I'm now fighting a Tibia Mariner. I'm looking for a very specific little place. Where'd the Mariner go? There they are. Yeah, I guess that wasn't the full fight. I guess it was just like a fuck you up moment. I know. He killed their friends. Boat. Rock the boat, baby. That's not how that's supposed to work. I want to be clear that that's not how that's supposed to work. What time is it? That's not how that's supposed to work. Hey, you know we haven't done all game? What the hell is it? Is it in here? Oh, I thought we used this to... Hang on. Here it is. This is what we haven't done all game. We haven't done that all game. How you doing, Danny? The next stream, Chad, not this stream. Late. Next stream, we're gonna get the weapon that I've been trying to get all game. Checking out your crowd control. What do you think? Checking it out to use for yourself? Or checking it out? Check it out. Go. To use? I like it a lot. I don't know how it all works. So, The chat gets the coins, right? Either through the free means like channel points, or they get 50 free coins a day for 50 free coins a day, which you can set to be, once again, that's not how you're supposed to do. Which you can set to being sub only or anything. I didn't want to. I fucked up today and made it so it was that, but usually I don't. Okay. If people do buy coins through money, they get, you get 80-20. So you get 80% of the revenue. So people buy the coins, the crowd control coins, you get 80%. So you pay $1, I get 80 cents. You get more coins. So there's a lot of ways to get them for free as well. $10 is 1,000 coins. Sorry to distract. Unforgivable. Is it worth it, and does it make it fun? The crowd control has been my favorite part of this playthrough. This is my second playthrough, by the way. Now we're accurately in New Game Plus, even though we didn't start in New Game Plus. Could have did that better just now. Whoa! Today I learned fast player stacks. So slow player overwrites it. I'm dead. They got him alive. 90% of that was iframes. Let me booty slam. Oh, I died. Yeah, you can do cool stuff like that. Yeah, like that. Worms. Okay. I realize I've been small this entire time, my bad. That's gonna be it for today. Sorry for so many tech issues today, guys. I don't even know. We'll be back on Saturday for this playthrough, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe.